What's the deal? What's the deal? It's your boy who's Hendo, and we back talking sports. I know I've been gone. I ain't did a stream in a minute, but I got a life too. But yeah. So I want to talk about the Mavericks, and I know I'm late. Trust me, I know I'm late. I watched the Mavericks, and I'm sorry, I didn't watch the Mavericks and Timberwolves game. I missed it on accident. I had a night with my girl, but I did watch the Pacers and Indiana game. But I already knew what was gonna happen. Ant Man got introduced to Uncle Drew. Mm-hmm. Ant Man got introduced to Uncle Drew. That's all that happened. PJ Washington had 13 points. Gafford 10. Luka Doncic had 33. Kyrie Irving had 30, 24 in the first half. He had 4 clutch free throws as well. He was 12 for 22. And Kyrie Irving is leading three-pointer percentage in the playoffs at 44%. Kyrie Irving is playing the best defense of his life. Luka Doncic is playing the best defense of his life and giving effort. He's closing out. I watched Tim Legler break down a play of Luka basically being a rim protector for a possession. Shout out to Luka and Kyrie for stepping up like they supposed to. But hey man, you said you got Kyrie. Well, here he is. What you gonna do? You gonna bounce back? You know what I'm saying? You can't let Kyrie cook you for this whole series. And man, you cannot let Kyrie cook you for this whole series. You got you could tell at the end of the game that Ant-Man was gassed, bro. I don't think he realized how much energy you exert guarding him. What's good, Chris? What's good? What's good? Yeah, I don't think that Ant-Man really realized how much energy he would exert guarding Kyrie Irving. The shiftiness. Kyrie does move without the ball. On top of that, he's gonna have you on skates, you know what I'm saying, the whole time, because you're scared of him blowing past you, and then he's shooting 44% from the three. And Kyrie has really been on his low-key, his Kevin Durant shit. Minimal shots, high efficiency. Kyrie averaging, and shout out to Stephen A for this stat, even though I think he should apologize. He's been giving Kyrie his love is at an opportune time, but he should apologize. Everybody should apologize to Kyrie Irving. All the media should apologize to Kyrie Irving. And the job's not finished. But Stephen A said Kyrie Irving is averaging just 1.6 points in the first quarter. That means that Kyrie is chilling in the first half. He's, you know what I'm saying, getting everybody else involved, doing what he knew to do. And in the second half, Uncle Drew show up. I'm not shook. I told y'all. Hey, Chris, I told y'all. I don't look at it as an upset. I think Minnesota was the better team. Right. And that's what Kyrie has been. I mean, that's the role of a traditional point guard. Kyrie is an off guard. Yeah, I think Minnesota was the better team. You got to think about this, Chris. They lost Jeff Green. They lost like key pieces on the bench, like Jeff Green, Bruce Brown, who was a big piece for them. At some games, he was the number 3. For real, for real. Bruce Brown can go to any system and play. He was a huge loss. And then they lost Jeff Green, you know, and then the West got better. The West is going to be even better next year. R.I.P. Mamba. You see my hat. GOAT. Greatest of all time. And I don't care. I know. Shout out to MJ too. He the GOAT too. My heart can't choose between either one of them. So I caught please and say they both the GOAT. 2 GOATs. But Kyrie Irving was masterful, bro. He was masterful. That first, and shout out to Brian Windhorst. Shout out to Brian Windhorst for bringing this up and actually being the only media member. Now, I don't agree with everything Brian Windhorst says. But what I can say is that Brian Windhorst, 9 times out of 10, he be knowing what the fuck he talking about. I don't never really get I get misinterpretations of stories. But Brian Windhorst, 9 times out of 10, got his ear to the streets. So Brian Windhorst gave him, yeah, they are forgetting about the importance of role players. You see what's happening with Boston. Boston bench is ass. But their 5 is so great that as long as they 5 show up, they don't really need too much from their bench. And when Porzingis come back, it's really going to be on. But the whole thing about it is Kyrie Irving, he took the pressure off of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Luka wasn't all the way because Luka is still kind of banged up a little bit, but Luka wasn't getting it all the way, you know what I'm saying, done in the first couple quarters. And Kyrie in the first, I want to say the first half for real, he was getting it done. And then Luka came on and do what Luka do. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. Let me take these motherfuckers off, bro. Look back and remember coach Steve Kerr and Longley from the Bulls, arguably the greatest run from any franchise since the big man of the 60s and 80s. That's true. That's definitely arguably the greatest run. Can't deny it. But Anthony Edwards, he met up with Kyrie Irving, and Stephen A, he warned him. Stephen A for sure warned him. He said, "Are you sure you want to call out Kyrie Irving?" Uncle Drew, the most seasoned player left in the Western Conference. He was the most seasoned player left, period. Jokic not more seasoned than him. Jokic not a better closer than Kyrie. He not. He ain't hit more big shots than Kyrie. People let the media brainwash them on how good Kyrie was. They let them have a grudge against him for off the field, off the court stuff, and try to use that against him on the court, which is fucking disgusting. And who they do that to? Kobe. They took that Colorado shit and him calling them and they got butthurt when he called them idiots, and they held that against Kobe. And they do the same thing to Kyrie. But it's even worse because Kyrie played with LeBron. Now it's Kyrie will never win anything without LeBron. Kyrie will never be successful anywhere without LeBron. Well, they 3 wins from going to the finals. If Kyrie and Luka make the finals, even if they make the finals, I don't want to hear shit else about Kyrie being a cancer to anywhere. Nowhere. Because it's clear it's very clear that it was other factors around it and not just Kyrie. Too much bias, too much paid motherfuckers. Lil CJ, you late. You late, Lil CJ. You usually the first one in here. You late. Chris beat you. But what's up, Lil CJ? Hey, your maths are looking real good. That boy Kyrie. I picked the T-Wolves before I heard Anthony Edwards say what he said. I forgot he said that. And when I remembered and I seen what happened in the first game, it's up in the air, bro. I'm a pick in game 7 either way, bro. I really don't know about this series now. Ant-Man ran his mouth and Kyrie responded like a motherfucker, boy. Shout out to Kyrie and shout out to Luka for having 15 in the fourth quarter, going crazy. I take everything I hear with a grain of salt. I take everything I hear with a grain of salt. But and PJ Washington has been the best role player in this playoffs. Now let's get Minnesota. Jay McDaniels had 24. Cat and Anthony Edwards didn't show up. Naz Reid did what he did. He had 15 off the bench. Slow-Mo, he had 11 off the bench. Rudy Gobert had 12. Cat, 16 is not going to do it. Ant-Man, 11 rebounds. That's great. 8 assists. That's great. 19 points. Not going to do it. That shit is not going to do it, my guy. Instead of 19, you need to have 30. 6 of 16, no, that's not going to work. 5 of 12 from 3, but he was gassed. That's what it was. You know what I'm saying? 2 steals, that's good, but 19 points, you got to be better than that, bro. If you have 25, y'all might win. Oh, I'm gonna have to go watch that. I really like Gil's Arena, bro. That shit really be they be letting people really speak their mind. I love how Gil let motherfuckers speak their mind. Me and like Gil, I agree with some of the shit he be saying and some of the shit I don't. But he always has a in-depth reasoning. It might be dumb as hell to us, but he does have a reasoning. I love how Gilbert Arenas breaks down why I love how Gilbert Arenas breaks down the argument for Kobe as the GOAT and the angle that you can use. It's masterful. Go watch that. Go look up Gilbert Arenas explains why Kobe is the GOAT. And what he was doing is just basically like saying, if I was to argue for Kobe as the GOAT, this is what I would say. I'm not going to say what he said. I got a reaction on here about it. Look up who is Hendo, why Kobe is the GOAT. But that was masterful. But yeah, you can't double team them. I mean, they could, but it won't end up. If PJ Washington hitting them shots, and you know what I'm saying, Luka on, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be pretty hard. Exactly. They need to make sense and they need points. That's what I said, little CJ. I just said that offline when I was watching Stephen A. I'm like, Ant-Man, we love you. You the next face. Slow down. Kyrie is not Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray nice. He not Kyrie. Jamal Murray not the greatest finisher and the greatest ball handler of all time. That's Kyrie. Kyrie is a totally different being. He's something totally different. And Ant-Man found that out. Now, if I know Ant-Man, he's gonna bounce back. I'm not even saying they're gonna win, but he's gonna bounce back if I know Ant-Man. Because if he don't bounce back, they down 2-0. I promise you, if he don't bounce back, they're down 2-0. Because Luka, this is light work for Luka. Luka done showed us. He didn't already showed us, bro, that he showed up for the playoffs. Kyrie has showed us on multiple occasions. They try to shit on him in Boston, but he was phenomenal in the playoffs in Boston. The one year he got hurt, yeah, it did hurt him that they made the conference finals without him. But if they had him, they might have made the finals. And now they have gotten just as far as they did with Jalen Brunson. Now, if they can get to the finals, the Kyrie Irving trade is a success because they got further with Kyrie Irving than Jalen Brunson. It's already a wash right now. They got to the Western Conference Finals with Kyrie. They got there with Brunson. And I would argue that this Dallas team is better than my Golden State Warriors team. If you look at it, it's more talented. You had a after Achilles injury Clay. You had Wiggins, but who's better? Wiggins was our number 2. Who's better, Wiggins or Kyrie? You had Clay. You know what I'm saying? They got PJ Washington. Now Clay probably now is probably right there with PJ Washington. Before I would say Clay all day, but Clay is not the same player no more. Okay. So and then exactly, you know what I'm saying? So if they get to the finals, the Kyrie trade is a success. It's a success. Now it can be one of the best trades if they win the title in the second year. What? Hey Alex, thank you. Thank you for letting me know that. Who the fuck is our Don't tell me who our president is, Alex. I just need to see for myself. New president. Okay. Okay, let's go. So Trajan Langdon. Thank you. Okay, it says Pistons finalizing deal to hire Trajan Langdon as president of basketball operations. After extensive weeks-long search that featured over a dozen candidates, the Detroit Pistons are finalizing the deal to make Trajan Langdon the president of basketball operations. League and team sources confirmed onto The Athletic on Thursday. After a franchise and NBA Worst 1468 record this past season. Pistons owner Tom Gores made the choice to shake up the organization's infrastructure by filling a role that had been vacant since 2018. The organization's top decision maker. Yes, let's go. Oh yeah, big dog. Definitely going live after the game, bro. And I need you to tap in, big dog. You ain't been on the channel yet, bro. I need you to tap in. We need your basketball mind, bro. Yes, Kyrie, let's fucking go. So the Pistons got a new president of the basketball operations. Thank God. Oh, I know Troy Weaver ain't safe either. We on his ass too, but we got a president of basketball operations. Somebody that can make, I got to see what he can do. Somebody that can make good decisions. The top decision maker on the players on the court, the moves we make, the players we draft. It's been vacant since 2018. That's why we've been fucking sucking and can't draft right and passing up on great players. Definitely check in. I'm going on right after the game, like literally right after the game. I might do the fourth quarter and like I normally do and stream the fourth quarter and then that go into the StreamYard. I'm gonna hop on StreamYard from live and then you know what I'm saying you tap in, big dog, because we definitely gotta have your comedy on here for sure, dog, for sure. Now the Wizards need to do something because Kuzma good. Yeah, but Kuzma been balling though, man. He could have been with the Mavericks. See, he's stupid. He could have. They wanted him on the Mavericks. He could have been playing for the Mavericks right now. He could have been in the Western Conference Finals. For some reason, he didn't want to play with Luka or whatever like that. Some dumbass shit. He was dumb as hell, nigga. I would have got the fuck out of the Wizards. Why would you stay with the Wizards when you can go to a contending team? I guess he didn't want to play with Luka. But yes, Luka is ball dominant, but he's making an effort, bro. I mean, look with Kyrie. Kyrie, you know what I'm saying, is not as ball dominant, but they're making an effort. You know what I'm saying? Easy chip, nah, man. Yeah, ego, and because maybe he thought he wouldn't get his numbers. But Kuzma won a championship as a young player. He know what it takes. He know the sacrifices you got to make. I just think he didn't want to play with Luka. That's honestly what I think. Okay? I would have had my bags packed like Ari said. And you got Kyrie over there. I get a chance to play with Kyrie, even if you don't fuck with Luka. Come on now. No, you fuck with Kyrie. Stupid. It was stupid. It was dumb as hell, bro. Nigga, I would have had my bags packed like, bro, you said what? Okay. All you gotta do is not be Jordan Poole. Listen, I don't think many people could beat him right now. Shout out to my Pistons though for shaking up shit, trading niggas, doing something, and hiring the president of basketball operations. We needed that. My Pistons are the worst team in the NBA, but you know me, I'm not flipping on my team for nothing. I'm from Detroit, so that shit is born into me. Shout out to the Pistons for doing something. Hopefully we can be some semblance of better. Nigga, fuck the airport, nigga. I would have drove. I would have drove and been there like, hey, I would have took a flight like, listen, bro. Give me a limo in Dallas right now. I would have had my limo pull up to Dallas Maverick Stadium. Everything that fell apart for KD. No, Curry's still balling. The thing is, the team around him is not is old. Draymond is old. Clay old. He got young guys now. The young guys was the ones showing up. It's Wiggins that was trash most of the year. Clay was trash most of the year. Draymond couldn't stay on the court. Looney is no good. They won't get a big man. Man, you can't build around LeBron. If it ain't shooters around LeBron, you can't really build around him. That shit is done, bro. That's why his ass need to retire. But he won't. Because his ego think he still can win. No, if they scrapped the Warriors 4 years ago, they wouldn't have won that championship in 2022. This the right time this year. They wanted to run it back. We got knocked out in the second round last year. This is the time to scrap it. But if we can get somebody and tinker a few pieces, I'm good. The league is getting bigger. That's why it didn't pass us by again. The league is getting back to the big man. Oh yeah, the writing was on the wall after last season for sure. Clay was trash. Wiggins was trash. The writing was definitely on the wall after last season. And this season, fuck the writing on being on the wall. Nigga, y'all looking at the writing. It's time to make some changes. I agree, Chris. They need to rebuild. Ain't nothing wrong with rebuilding. Shit. You can still be competitive in a rebuild depending on your pieces. I think they need to rebuild too. We didn't had our championships, had our run. It don't last forever. I'll tell you what though, we better not miss the playoffs again next year, or I'm raging. I promise you, I'm going off. No way the Warriors should miss the playoffs again next year if they make the necessary moves, which I know they will because they're a good organization. Greetings, conquer them. You ain't been on here in a minute, conquer them. Greetings, though. Greetings. But yeah, hey man, he found out who Kyrie was for sure. Oh yeah, if Dallas win game 2, the Wolves, they might be gone in 5 or 6. Yeah, he's a good coach. I like Kerr, but Kerr be making some dumbass decisions too. Kerr don't got enough alpha in him to control Draymond. He don't got enough dog in him. Steve Kerr need to get some nastiness in him. Like, nigga, when that nigga on some bullshit, man, go out there and tell that nigga, man, sit your ass down, man. What are you doing? Draymond is very important to our fucking team. Even though motherfuckers don't like Draymond, he's a great basketball player for what he does. Right. He was like, did you see the movie Uncle Drew, nigga? That's me. Bro, I was sitting there, he was talking to Chuck and them and inside the NBA. And he was like, man, I was just sitting at home with my family and stuff, and I heard my name. I just used it as motivation. Why would you give Kyrie Irving motivation to come out and bust your ass? You know what I'm saying, bro? You gave Kyrie Irving motivation to come in and bust your ass. Kyrie Irving has been letting everybody get involved. His playmaking is at an all-time high. His defense is at an all-time high. And you let him come out and give you 2016 Kyrie buckets on your ass, nigga. He had your ass tired as hell. That's why he was shooting all them threes. That nigga had Ant-Man gassed. Think about if that was Curry. Oh my God, bro. If that was Curry, nigga might have been on the ground, bro. Them two niggas you do not call out, Curry and Kyrie. You don't call them out. What is wrong with you? True, conquer them. That's true. That's true. He's always got dominated and been passive. If we still had, I don't care what nobody say. If we still had Mark Jackson, you know what I'm saying? If we still had Mark Jackson, bruh, who's to say we couldn't have did the same thing? Mark Jackson is more of an alpha than Kerr. I'm not saying that we would have did the same thing, but who's to say we wouldn't have? How hard is it really to win those championships when you had the foundation set up by Mark Jackson? Mark Jackson was the first one saying that Clay and Steph was the best shooting backcourt in history in 2014. And people act like he was crazy. And look at them now. Yeah, that's true, Chris. Right now, man. He was about to have like 17 points, 10 assists probably, just being cool. Nigga said that shit Kyrie said, bro, huh? You talking to me? Okay, I got something for you. Hold on. Hold my beer. Hold my beer. And got to giving them niggas buckets. Like, take this here with you. Take this here with you. Yeah, nigga, you can't fuck with me, and you got a long way to go. I know they think you Jordan's son, but not yet. Not yet, bruh. You can't fuck with me yet. And man, he learned a valuable lesson. Shut the hell up when you going against somebody like Kyrie. Shut up. Hell yeah, he was sweating bullets. Nigga, Kyrie got that nigga on skates, rollerblades. Nigga, Kyrie is not one of them, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. You like, bro, I'm not one of them. You know who I am, bro? I was the best player on the floor with a team with LeBron on it. And that's not a shot to LeBron, but Kyrie been the best player on the floor with LeBron on the team. Don't play with him, bro. He been the best player on the floor with a team with KD on the team. Y'all remember that Orlando game where Kyrie came out and had like 30 in the first half or like 40 in the first half? He didn't miss a shot. That's what Kyrie can do. Or the time he put up 57 versus the Spurs and LeBron was on the floor and Kyrie hit that game tying three, sent it to overtime and closed it out. That's what Kai can do for you. And man, better pipe that shit down, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Hell yeah, he was like, what I asked you. Nigga. And don't let that be like Curry or somebody like that. Don't let Curry get back to the playoffs and he got to play Curry. He going to do him even worse. You think you was moving with Kyrie, nigga. That nigga, go ask Dellavedova what happened when he tried to guard Curry. Almost killed himself. And man gonna find out the hard way. That's why you gotta respect people like Kobe, like Hakeem, like MJ, like LeBron in his prime. People that was able to give you 25 on one end and take the best player, and certainly Kawhi. That shit Kawhi was doing, bro. That shit is not easy. Taking the best player and giving you efficient 25, 28 and shit. Like, that's why these players are in the top 75. That's why they are great. Ant-Man gonna learn. Exactly. He forgot Braun was on the floor. He can make you do that. Oh, yeah. Garnett for sure. Garnett, one of the greatest defenders of all time. You know what I'm saying? Garnett won the MVP. You know what I'm saying? Giving you 24-11, taking the best player in the best big man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is not easy. That shit is hard. Very hard, bro. Like, Kobe averaged 30, what was it? Averaged 35 and made the all-defensive team. 9 times out of 10, he was taking the best player or the second best player. Jordan, same shit. Tim, too. Tim too. It's a gang of them. That's why Tim Duncan got 15 all defensive teams. It's a gang of them. But I guess I'm more so talking about like perimeter wise, like you know what I'm saying, Jordan, Kobe. I guess you could say Garnett a little bit. He more so was on the perimeter as well. Oh yeah, Kobe took every game serious though. That was Kobe mindset. Kobe wanted to win. He hated to lose. What he say? We only hang championship banners. You could say Pippen too. You definitely could say Pippen too. Pippen could give you an easy 18, 20, and then guarding the best player. You know what I'm saying? Definitely Pippen too. You know what I'm saying? He can give you 20 on one end and guarding the best player and shutting them down on the other end. That shit was hard. That shit was not motherfucking easy at all. And I don't understand how motherfuckers could think that this shit is easy. And Ant-Man is learning a valuable lesson. If you want to be great, you want to be like Mike, you want to be like Jordan, you want to be like D Wade. D Wade is another one, giving you 25 and can and was guarding the best player until LeBron came and shit. But could guard the best player as well. What it do, family? Always stay healthy, balanced in life, successful, focused, and motivated every day, family. Shout out to Time for the quote. Time always coming in with the positive quotes, man. Shout out to Time. Greetings, Time. What's going on? But yeah. Oh yeah. I got Pippen probably my top 10. I got him somewhere from like probably 6 to 8. He was one of the best two-way players ever. You know what I'm saying? But when you're on a team with Jordan, you know what I'm saying, kind of get overshadowed just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But Pippen was like that. You know what I'm saying? He did lead them to 55 wins when Jordan left. And they got to the semis, I think. So, you know what I'm saying? Pippen was. I just don't like how LeBron fans just try to make it seem like Pippen was Kobe or some shit like that. Like, you know. Or he was better than Jordan. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. Oh yeah, I said Hakeem. For sure Hakeem. I definitely said Hakeem. Yeah. A lot of revisionist history be going on. A lot of revisionist history be going on. That's what make it so what's good, Lamont? What's popping? What's going on, everybody? A lot of revisionist history be going on though, bro. It's hilarious to me. I know the Wolves better strap up for game 2. Let me see what time this damn game come on. So like I said, shout out to the Pistons for hiring somebody for the basketball operations job. We definitely needed something. They will never understand our time, bro. I don't expect them to, because they don't want to. They don't want to understand our time. It ain't that they don't. They don't want to. They don't care. They don't care about what was going on. They just want to run with a narrative. It's about narratives, not facts. I feel that you don't believe in that second option, first option shit. I feel that on certain duos, I agree with you, little CJ. But some duos, I feel it is a first and second option. But certain duos, I don't believe it was. Truth be told, I don't believe it was a first, second option with Kyrie and LeBron, or Jokic and Jamal Murray. Because if you notice, when Jamal Murray plays well, they mostly always win. When he don't play well, even with Jokic have 34-19, they lose. You know what I'm saying? So I feel you. Yeah, J. Cool. Listen, J. Cool. That boy Ant-Man figured out. He found out who the fuck Kyrie was, or he got reminded who the fuck Kyrie was. What's good? Salute, J. Cool. Salute. Oh yeah, little CJ. That's exactly what I'm saying. They basically like the same. For real. What's up, Rap God? What up, Rap God? But yeah, they basically are the same. And then like it could be the same way. Luka come in the first half, take over. Kyrie in the second half, or Kyrie in the first half, Luka in the second half. It's really not a 1-2, honestly. Luka know that too, deep in his heart. Man, this shit called deep fried ice cream. I don't know where they be getting these names from, but this shit is called deep fried ice cream. Never had no shit like that, but they be naming this shit some crazy shit, man. Yeah, that's just the nature of the basketball game today. J. Cool shooting at three. That's just the nature of the basketball game now. The mid range, not too many people shoot that shit consistently. And then, you know what I'm saying, it's either the free throws or but the playoffs has been actually really good, man. Yeah, man. That's what it's called, Chris. Deep fried ice cream. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, these playoffs have been definitely great. I actually have enjoyed most of the playoffs. I just didn't like the blowouts. The blowouts was like kind of killing me. Like Steve A. Snitch is trying to be nice to Kyrie after shitting on him, trying to play peacemaker. Stephen A. Snitch is a clown, having two whole sports media. Facts, facts, time. And I like Stephen A. Smith, but he is a clown for that. And he need to apologize to Kyrie. He need to apologize, bro. He needs to apologize. Everybody needs to apologize, bro. You said he said to sound cool. Hell yeah. I ain't never heard no shit like that. I said, what's the name of this? They said deep fried ice cream. I said, let me try that shit. Because what the fuck? Like, why did y'all come up with this name, bro? I tell you what though, if it's good, it's all right with me. Hey, did y'all see that Cameron interview on CNN? Yo, that shit was funny as hell, bro. Oh, I'm about to find out now. This something different. That shit I was just smoking. I only put a little bit of it in it. But it smoked good though. I'm about to find out some more now though. But it smoked good. I only put a little bit in there. I had some other shit. I had some Kush and I put a little bit in there. But this is a whole thing of it. You said everything is good fried. Nah. Cameron don't even fuck with Diddy. That's one nigga that he ain't going to no Diddy party. That nigga kept it real. He was like, nah, bro. That nigga said I'm about to go get some cheeks after this. Yeah, Cameron ain't. He don't even fuck with Diddy. And you know Mace don't fuck with Diddy. He don't even got his publishing back from that nigga. Them two niggas that don't fuck with that nigga. I can almost be certain. You hip, J. Cool. That's what. No, I didn't see Kyrie shoes. I'ma buy that out of Raya. That shit was funny as hell too. He exposed them. Oh yeah, 50 is a legend. 50 for sure a legend. Yes, time. That shit was funny as hell. Nah, that wasn't lean. That was horsepower. That's a sexual enhancement. He said, I'm about to get some cheeks after this. If you watch his podcast, they always advertise with that shit he drinking, that little horsepower shit. Yo, J. Cool, that shit is funny as hell, bro. Because they got to kept talking about Diddy, and he gave their ass real answers. That nigga wasn't politically correct or nothing. That shit was funny as hell. Go watch his interview with Bill O'Reilly, though. That shit is funny as hell. Oh, yeah, you know I miss Kobe, man. You know, you see what's on my shit. Kobe forever, bro. You see what's on my shit, bro. Yeah, the 90s and the 2000s, I missed that shit. That's when time was like so much, man. It was so much better. 90s, 2000 basketball. That's my favorite two eras, the 90s and the 2000s. My favorite two eras. Of course, you know the 2000s number one for me because that was the era that I grew up watching basketball, playing basketball. But the 90s, the jerseys was the best in the 90s, though. Go look at all the NBA jerseys in the 90s. They had the best jerseys, bro. Yep. Yeah, RP Mamba, Lil Gigi, and the 7 other people who was in that crash, man. I still can't believe it to this day, man. I thought we'd be seeing Kobe on a podcast, something like that. I was so ready to hear Kobe talk about basketball on a podcast or something, bro. Do you know how invested I would have been into that podcast, bro? Yeah, Diddy made great music. Listen, we're not gonna ever get it twisted like Diddy didn't make them hits, but he robbed people of greatness of their career because he wanted to be the artist. He's disgusting, bro. He's a disgusting purpose. He's a disgusting person. A narcissist. Addicted to power. Yes, the Orlando Magic pinstripe jerseys. One of my favorite jerseys. The Memphis Grizzlies, underrated jerseys. The Toronto Raptors, 90s jersey, fire. The Atlanta Hawks, that's my favorite jersey from the 90s. The Atlanta Hawks jerseys is my favorite jersey from the 90s. He's talking about he's a vampire. Or at least that's what we thought. That's what they told us, didn't it? That's what they told us, didn't they? That's what they told us, J. Cool. I can see it too, Tom. I can see it. Oh, the Jordan Bull alternatives. Yeah, them was fire too. Anytime, anything Jordan put on, bro. The Suns jerseys, them was fire too. The 90s Suns jerseys. Yep. I'm gonna be real. I like the teal jerseys for the Pistons. People might not like them, but I like the teal jerseys for the Pistons. I don't like these new jerseys we got. Them bitches. Oh yeah, the Supersonics jerseys. Yeah, I forgot about them. Milwaukee. Yes, that Pistons teal, Alex. You know what's up. People be saying them ugly, Alex, but I like them. I like them for real. I had to stream with y'all extra long today, man, because I haven't been on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure I start getting that content out for y'all for sure. Boy, about to be back monetized. I'm definitely about to be back monetized, man. Go subscribe to my other channel, Real Hendo Sports. I'm about to put up a couple videos tonight on there. I'm probably gonna put up like maybe 3 or 4 videos over there tonight. And I'm gonna talk about the Ryan Garcia situation with him getting positive again. I'm gonna talk about the Frank Martin and Tank Davis fight. I'm gonna also talk about the Usyk and Fury fight too. So yeah, that Lower Marion jersey. Right. Yeah, y'all naming some good ones. Tatum, Brown, y'all got to get it done tonight, man. Game come on in about an hour and a half. I will be on afterwards. We're gonna do a little quick stream. The old the Davidson jersey for Steph Curry is underrated. Yeah, taking me all the way back, man. The jerseys back then was fire, bro. The 90s had uh some of the best jerseys for the team, bro. The pinstripe Orlando Magic jerseys. The Atlanta Hawks jerseys is the best. I don't care what nobody say. I like the Lakers jerseys in the 90s too. I never liked the Spurs jerseys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never liked the Spurs jerseys. I am so sorry. I do not like Spurs jerseys. Yeah, the Clippers jerseys was nice too. When Darius Miles and Quentin Richardson and them was over there, those was really cold. I ain't gonna lie. Who else has some fire jerseys? The Miami Heat. The 90s Miami Heat jerseys was low-key fire, bro. I could see that. I could see that, Chris. Stone Cold Steve Austin. My favorite wrestler is The Rock. The Rock and Shawn Michaels. And then Bret Hart. Shit, Atlanta Hawks 2014-15 jerseys. They was all right. They was cool. Yeah, I like the Undertaker. He just not in my top. He ain't in my top 4. Like, but I did like the Undertaker. But HBK, Bret Hart, The Rock, and Stone Cold, that's my top 4. Yes, them 2 of the GOATs, Rap God. Yes, that teal. Them Washington Bullets jerseys too. The Heat jerseys, the Knicks. Yes, sir, Chris. You know what's up. I know I'm sexy. I think I am. That nigga, boy, he had one of the best entrances. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. John Cena in my top 10. You can't see me, the time is now. You can't see me, the time is now. Time to play the game. And nigga Triple H. Jimmy, you going way back time. Jimmy Superfly. I'm a huge wrestling fan, bro. Chris Jericho, the fake Shawn Michaels. Let's be real. Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho was fire. Okay, your time is now. My time is now. Hey, you can't see me. Yeah, that shit be funny as hell. Conquer them. I can only watch 90s and early 2000s wrestling. After that, that shit was whack as hell. You know he in my top 10. Hulk Hogan too. Don't disrespect Hulk Hogan. Listen here, brother. And one of my favorite WCW wrestler of all time is, oh yeah, when I get these 6-inch pythons around your neck, brother. Listen, Randy Savage, Scott Hall. Listen, Scott Hall is still to this day, bro. The Rock might be my favorite wrestler, but my favorite person who is a villain or a heel, my favorite heel is Scott Hall. Scott Hall and Triple H, my favorite heels, bro. Oh yeah, Sting. Sting is my number 2 favorite WCW wrestler. I got different categories. I got my favorite WWF wrestlers and favorite WCW wrestlers. Sting, my top 3 favorite WCW wrestlers is Randy Savage, Sting, and Randy Savage, Sting, and Goldberg. Yeah, Mr. Perfect, Jake the Snake. Yeah, Triple H is a GOAT heel, bro. Legend Killer Randy Orton. He cool, but he came later on when I stopped watching wrestling, though. I'm glad wrestling's still a sport, and we still talking sports. We talk all sports, no matter what it is, man. Even though we predominantly a basketball channel. For real, man. Shawn Michaels in the 90s was a GOAT, though. Don't ever sleep on Shawn Michaels. When he came back for the like the Ruthless Aggression era, you know what I'm saying? He still was really good, but that the 90s Shawn Michaels was different. The Attitude era Shawn Michaels was different. D-Generation X is the greatest WWF group of all time, and I don't care what nobody say. That's the greatest WWF group of all time. They had so much influence, had everybody saying, suck it. Nigga, like, come on, man. They had so much influence over us. You was doing it. You was doing it. You ain't even know you was doing it. Don't sit there and lie. DX is the GOAT. Them GOATs, bro. I'm gonna see who real wrestling fans. How many of y'all remember D'Lo Brown? I'm about to play the theme music. How many of y'all remember D'Lo Brown, bro? Rowdy Piper, D'Lo Brown. Real team down. I know y'all remember D'Lo Brown, bro. You talking about Embiid be doing D-Generation X? Embiid is not a number 1. Let me tell y'all that straight up. Hot take. Embiid is not a number 1, bro. Oh, Edge, the most underrated wrestler of all time. Edge. Well, he won the title. Mankind. Hey, Mankind, Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, Mark Henry. Yeah, Mark Henry theme song was hard. Hey, who had the best theme song? Who had the best theme song? Your top 3 theme songs. I'm going to do mine. Who had the top 3 theme songs? Ever. You think you know me. You think you know me. You think you know me. You said Stone Cold, no question. Hey, he in there. You said CM Punk. That's kind of new age for me. The Rock. Me and Rap God on the same team. The Rock got the best theme music of all time for me. Mine is The Rock, Shawn Michaels, and Stone Cold. You know who else? Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho has some fire ass theme music, bro. Chris Jericho, bro, He could have been the new Shawn Michaels, but he wasn't as good in the ring as Shawn Michaels. Oh, Undertaker definitely is in the GOAT conversation. He the GOAT of WrestleMania for me. 11-0, and then they did that scripted shit where Brock Lesnar beat him. I was mad as hell. How y'all going right to have Brock Lesnar beat this nigga? Y'all should have had somebody who been in the business for a minute beat him. That was some bullshit. Okay, J. Cool, I feel you. I feel you. We got wrestling fans up in here. You got wrestling fans all up in here. Yes, sir. Okay. I got Undertaker 5. Yeah, I got Undertaker 5 all time. I've been a wrestling fan from like the mid 90s to about the mid 2000s. Around 2005, 2006, I kind of stopped watching. Yeah, Road Warriors. Too Cool. Yes, and I know it. You think you know? Yeah, Road Dogg. He had some. Yeah. Road Dogg might be up there too. His theme music was fire too. You think you know me? You think you know me? You think you know me? Man, it was some great. It was some great theme musics. I ain't gonna lie. No chance if that's what you got. Don't sleep on. Here comes the money. Don't sleep on Don't sleep on my nigga Shane McMahon music. Here comes the money. Or Vince McMahon nasty ass. No chance if that's what you got. They got top 5 theme musics too. Like for real. You know who theme music I hated though, bro? Y'all know who theme music I really hated though? And I'm gonna be real, bro. Gangrel. Gangrel theme music was trash as hell, bro. Oh yeah, Brothers of Destruction. Gangrel, his shit was trash as hell. Oh, Steve Blackman. I was just finna mention him too. Steve Blackman. Man, Boogeyman was fucking he was mentally disabled, bro. Rob Van Dam, Big Show. Kane. Said Kane had the best heel work. Shamrock, man, he was cold. He was he did this shit for real though. He went to the UFC. Like he was doing this shit for real. He was like, man, I'm tired of this fake ass shit. I'm going to do this shit for real. Booker T. NWO. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. NWO, this shit was fire. Sting was a monster. Shout out Jose. Jose in the building. Shout out Jose. So who y'all think gonna win the championship now? You know, I'm still rolling with Boston and Tatum. But my heart is with Kyrie. I ain't gonna lie. But I want Tatum to win, but my heart is with Tatum. Dream match for me, Bret Hart and The Rock. No, Shawn Michaels and The Rock. And Shawn Michaels and The Rock. and yeah, Shawn Michaels and The Rock, and Edge versus Bret Hart. Yeah, Edge versus Bret Hart. Oh yeah, hands down, Vince and Stone Cold, hands down the best rivalry of all time. Hands down. Hands down. That's not even close. That shouldn't even be debatable. Nobody Stone Cold, nobody stunnered, nobody took shots at Stone Cold like Vince, and nobody got on fucking Vince nerves like Stone Cold. NWO versus DX. Yes, that should have happened though, for real. Tag team match. NWO versus DX. That should have happened. Oh yeah, that was phenomenal. Conquer them. Bret Hart versus Stone Cold, where he wouldn't tap out, and Bret Hart had him in that sharpshooter. Nah, The Rock versus Triple H. Nah, Vince versus Stone Cold. That brought in some of the most ratings, bro. The Rock versus Triple H is up there, but Vince versus Stone Cold is like S tier, like for real. But I do like that Rock versus Triple H. You said Hardy's greatest tag team, yeah. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. I think I saw that. I think I did see that match. I don't know. Yeah, they didn't like each other. Rap God, you right. You right. But check this out. Oh yeah, Stone Cold versus The Rock is legendary for sure. So before I get out of here, who y'all think gonna win the championship now? Everybody put their picks. Everybody put their picks who they think gonna win the championship. I want to see what people think. Cause I'm rolling with Boston. Timberwolves. Lamont said he got Timberwolves. Chris got Dallas. Okay. We got Dallas from Rap God. So we got one Timberwolves, two Dallas, one Boston, because I'm going with Boston. We got two Wolves, two Mavs. Basically, y'all saying the West gonna take it. That could definitely happen. Man, the West has been carrying the playoffs. So so we got I want the Mavs to win, but I think the Celtics might win it all. Okay, we got, I guess I say 0.5 for the Mavs and 0.5 for the Celtics. I think the Celtics gonna win, but I'm the same way with you, J. Cool. I want both of them to win, but I just think the Celtics is gonna get it done this year. It's just something. It's just telling me. I don't know. Only way I can't see it is if the destiny of Luka and Kyrie just come in and they, you know what I'm saying, they just dominate. It's about to be a great playoffs though, man. So I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. It's been great. I had to do this stream. I ain't been on there in a while, but I'm gonna be here after the game. So y'all stick back. I'm gonna be here after the game, man. Stream yard live. I'm out. Peace.